What is up, guys? I am ArielG, and if you are new here, thank you so much for clicking on my video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for your love and support as you go along with me on my debt-free journey. Now, guys, I am actually doing something that I really have never done before, and that is, I guess, cash stuffing. Now, technically, it won't be like sinking funds because these cash stuffing really will be for my gas, food, household, and miscellaneous. But I also wanted to go over my bills as far as what I've done and what I've paid for. So just checking off everything on my budget to make sure that I did go ahead and pay those things off. And I'm sticking, excuse me, and I'm actually sticking to my budget plan. So if you watched the bi-weekly budget, which was the last video, I told you all that for this particular week, I got paid $1,721.91. And then my fixed expenses, which is pretty much car note, car insurance, school, my son's daycare, Comcast, life insurance, and rental insurance. And then of course I had an overdraft, so I had to pay that off, and it rounded up to be $1,182.35. And then I wanted to, out of this check, I wanted to give my emergency fund $250 and then put $25 towards my Capital One credit card and $39.59 towards my Discover card. So with that being said, obviously with the overdrive, that is the first thing that came out. So that was already paid for. And then I'm actually on my way to Kroger's once I get done to get a money order to go ahead and pay off my car note. I already paid my car insurance this morning, and then I paid for my school's daycare for this week and next week. Comcast is paid. My life insurance doesn't come out until, I think it comes out tomorrow, which is Friday. And then I've paid my rental insurance. But I'm gonna check this off too because everything is accounted for in my bank account. The $250 is in my savings, and then $25 and the $39.59 is expected to come out of my account. So all we have left is, it says bills, but pretty much I guess you could say my cash envelopes here, which is all the money that I have here. And that's pretty much what we're going to get done. So let's go ahead. So the first things first, these are the categories, which is gas, food, household, and miscellaneous. So the first thing I want to do is I went ahead and purchased the envelope from Amazon. Now these, I tried this once before, but it necessarily didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. So I said I would get some new envelopes and try it again. And I think what I'll end up doing is making this my wallet, since I'm going to be putting my cash in here, but I haven't made up my mind just yet. So with that being said, so these are the new envelopes that I got more, but these are the envelopes that I got from Amazon. And then they also came with label makers already. So I just gotta go through and put them on. So the first thing that's already that I see would be food. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on here. And like I said, the food is pretty much for like groceries or eating out, but mainly groceries. I really just want to use the food category for groceries. I'll eventually make a different one for eating out, but for right now, it's just gonna be for groceries. Now I have one that says for car, and I have one that says for transportation. Let's see, do they have one for gas? Okay, just use one of those. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna use the one that says transportation, and that'll be what I put the gas fund in. If I can get this thing off. Okay. So that'll be what I put the gas fund in. So we're gonna grab another one. And I actually think I do have one that says household, or it says just housing. Yeah, this one says housing. So we'll use that one for household. And then the last category is going to be for miscellaneous. Now I do not, let me see. I don't know if they have one for miscellaneous or not. They don't. So let's see, what can I put our housing in? Or miscellaneous, I'm sorry. You know what, I think I'll grab one of my old ones out, and that'll be what I use, because these are the old ones that I had. And I think, yeah, I think I'll just use that one. And that'll be for miscellaneous. Well, I'll leave this out because we gotta put it all in. So that's gonna be my miscellaneous. So we have our transportation, which is gas, our food, our housing, and then our miscellaneous. So first things first, which is gas, and gas gets $50. So I'm gonna go ahead and do 50. And put that here. And then we have food, which is 75. So this is how I'm trying to see how I want to set it up. So I should do 60, 75. So 20, 40, 60, 75. Ooh, get that in there. So that's food. Housing is going to get 50. So we have 20, 30, 40, 20, 30, 40. Do I want to use a 5? Yeah, let's do a 5. So we got 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. So make double check. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. So housing gets 50. So let's just go. We got that, got that, got that. And then last but not least, miscellaneous gets 50. So we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So 50 for miscellaneous. And that's that one. Go ahead and put those in here. And that's everything. So we will check that off. So we have paid off pretty much, we stuck to the budget. We have pretty much a zero-based balance or a zero-based budget. So every single dollar went to somewhere, which is really good. And I'm actually really proud of myself for that, because most times that's not how it comes up. Now, I do have one for emergency fund, right? But because I know me, I know for a fact that if I don't do this electronically, which it is, it's electronically, I have a Capital One savings account. So my emergency fund went to that savings account. But I know me, if I would have took this out in cash, whenever I wanted or felt like I needed something, I would have went ahead and put that in there. So what I want to do with that, a while back I had purchased some budgeting sheets that pretty much I put, you know, said how much ever I put in or took out and things like that. So because I know that I'm the type that'll take that cash out if I actually have it and spend it on something else rather than leaving it alone, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and still do a folder for it. But in this folder, I'll put the budgeting sheet. So we'll put emergency fund there. And in here, just going to write it out. So I'll put today's date, which is the 9th of 2020. It's for our emergency fund. And we added $250. Now, there was money already in there. So I think it was like 133 that was already in the emergency fund. We should have an actual balance of 383. So, and to be honest with you, that means I would necessarily, the goal, well, first let me break that. The goal is to at least have 500. I'm just gonna lower it. I'm not even gonna try to put the full 1,000 in there right now. The goal is to put 500 in there, and we have a balance of 383. So now the remaining balance that needs to go in there is $117. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and still put the other 250 in there that I said I wanted to do for the next paycheck. But if not, then I'll just do the remaining balance of it and we'll go from there. So that's that. So now I have my emergency fund in there and that. So yay, I have literally completed my first ever zero budget and or zero balance budget, and I'm actually really excited about that, guys. Like, that tells me that I'm improving and I'm getting better and I'm trying. So this is my, I guess you can say my how I'm going to start doing or closing out my budgets, making sure that everything went to where it's supposed to go. And then if I have anything that I need to put in my sinking funds, that is what I'll do. And then I also, whatever I buy, I'll keep the receipts and also put it in there too, and then the change and everything also going here. So that is today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. As always, if you guys have any tips, tricks, suggestions, ideas, please leave them down below in the comment section. Remember, leave kind words because we don't want any more bullies in the world. I say that all the time. And other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.